Welcome world, my name is Brittany Gear with Gear Financials and Gear Insurance. Hope all you guys are doing well. In this video, when should you buy a stock? That's a good question, and right now, between people being interested in real estate, people being interested in stocks, that's a really good question to ask because a lot of people, they just don't know. A lot of people will follow the crowd, and with social media, you're able to do that. I know 20, 30 years ago, you had to rely on a stockbroker calling your phone and trying to pitch you this company that you never heard. But now we are in an era where all the information is accessible to you. It's right there in the palm of your hand. It's literally on your phone, on your computer, your iPad, anywhere. Even on TV. But when you say, what stock should I buy? When you say, when should you buy a stock? One of my favorite people to listen to is Warren Buffett, and a lot of people have indifferent opinions. You'll see that I'll reference him a lot on this channel just because he's been around the block. He's like, 90 years old, so usually the older people have the most wisdom. But what I like to say is, a lot of people will say, buy low, sell high. That's the golden rule of investing. That's what everybody will say. Of course, everybody wants you to buy low, so when the stock does go up, you sell and you make that profit. That's investing 101. Everybody knows that. But the one thing that Warren Buffett says, and the one thing that I believe in, because what I see is when people are being greedy, don't buy it. When people are running scared, buy it. And with that said is, if you go to any stockbroker, financial advisor, wealth management, anybody in the financial industry, and they're like, oh, buy this stock, it's gonna hit, blah, blah, blah. Nobody knows guaranteed that if this stock is gonna skyrocket. Nobody knows. And there's really no control over like, oh yeah, in a year, it'll be up this amount. And if anybody does tell you that, fire them as your financial advisor, because the stock market is so unpredictable. It's just, I like to call it an illusion. You'll notice too, a major influencer, such as the Jeff Bezos of the world, or the Elon Musk, or even when Donald Trump was in office, they can mention one stock and all of a sudden the stock will go through the roof. And then on the flip side, a company like Peloton, I think the exercise machine, apparently a child died on the machine or something, and then by that news hitting the media, the stock's plummeted. So you never know what stocks is going to be up, what stocks is going to be down. It really just depends on the amount of influence it has. And if it's negative influence, I can guarantee you the stocks are going to go down. If it's a positive, I can guarantee you the price of the stock is going to go up. And with that said, you just never know. So when should you buy? I would buy when people are trying to get out, because when people are trying to get out, that means the stock is tanking. When people are trying to get in, that's when the stock prices are rising. And that's the best strategy that I could say. Also, when should you buy? You should buy now. You should constantly be investing. You should be constantly budgeting your money so you have an extra amount of money to put in the stock market to invest. Because you're not going to make no money if there's nothing in the stock market. I know a lot of people's like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know which stock to pick. I don't know which platform. Well, stay tuned, because I'm going to be talking about that in a lot of my videos of which softwares and which trading platforms are the best to use for beginners. I'll also be talking about different type of stocks. I'm not going to tell you to invest in this one, invest in that one, because it's really perception and what you believe in. And I'll have another video talking about that shortly, of how to pick the stock, how to pick the right stock. And I'm not saying picking the right stock because it's going to hit. I'm just talking about what is the right stock for you. So when should you buy? Now. You should always be investing. If you have any questions, My information is right below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, so in the algorithm of YouTube, people could see my video, and they could also use this information that I'm telling you guys. Don't be selfish. Share this information. Like, subscribe, share. Later.